Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I bid to Sermon Muhammad Farid bin Wan Zakaria. So for this presentation, we will present about the regulation framework under the derivatives trading. Okay, under this presentation, there will be a few derivative trading in terms of regulation framework, which consists of Capital Market and Service Act 2007. Will be presented by SITI JOHARI. The second one will be offences under Act, and the significance of the FF will be presented by Muhammad Hanafi. And the fourth one will be the BMDB of Exchange House will be presented by FAIZ AIMAN. And the last one will be BMDB of the Clearing House will be presented by Muhammad HAZIM. So before we go further in the derivatives tradings of regulation framework, I will explain a little bit about the aim of these regulations. Okay, the first one is effective regulation of the futures market promotes the domestic and also the international investor confidence, and also in terms of protected the investor as well. Okay, this also will ensure the potential of investor to have all the information they need to make their own informed assessments, especially when the risk is involved. And also it will provide a different of fraudulent behavior by markets participants through the possibility of the enforcement actions, and also the notability of prosecution. So there are three broad aims of the regulation, which is the first one will be to promote and professional conduct, and the second one will be to provide a fair and transparent market, and the last one will be to minimize the default risk.
Hello guys, my name is SYAARANI binti KASMIN, and today I will explain on the Capital Market Service Act 2007. As we know, derivative industry is governed by the Capital Market Service Act 2007 because it provides and regulates the matter related to the derivative industry activities and the market, the intermediaries in the capital markets, and others related method. First, what is the functions of CMSA? The function Capital Market Service Act 2007, it is outlined the powers and the duties of the Minister of Finance and also the Securities Commissions in Malaysia. It also outlined the rights and obligation for the market participant in the derivative markets. Next, let me share a little bit on the roles of Minister of Finance. First, it has the power to prescribe regulations under CMSA, which is he have the authority to direct the regulations. And then the second is during emergency, which is when Malaysia face a natural disaster, Minister of Finance has the power to close the derivative markets. Next, let me share a little bit on the roles of Securities Commissions in Malaysia. First is licensing the derivative market participant, which is they can give license to the arbitrageurs, hedgers, margin traders, and also speculators. Next, it has the roles which is to give advice to the Minister of Finance in matter of derivative industry.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hanafi Benjamin. Today I would like to present about major trading offences under the Capital Market and Service Act 2007 and the significance of fidelity funds. First of all, the trading offences under the CMSA 2007 is false trading under the sections 202. The second offences is bucketing under section 203. Third offences is dissemination of information about false tradings under section 204. The fourth offences is manipulation of price of derivative and cornering under section 205. The fifth offences is employment of device to defraud under section 206. The last ones is the offences is the false or misleading statements under section 207. Next, the significance of fidelity funds. The purpose of fidelity funds is to provide the client with compensations in the event of the dishonest of fraudulent misuse of money or other property by a broker which causes a loss to the clients. The characteristic of fidelity funds is it aims of providing immediate compositions. Furthermore, the fidelity funds allow the exchange to pay out to the clients first, then their claim against the broker in the courts in respect of the defalcations. As example, misappropriation or fraudulent misuse of the money. Thank you.
I am Ahmad FAIZ AIMAN, and now I will present about Bursa Malaysia Derivative Berhad (BMDB) as a regulator of an exchange house. Okay, BMDB is a single operator of the derivative trading in Malaysia, in which regulated by Security Commission. However, although Security Commission has been assigned to supervise BMDB as any regulated exchange in the world, BMDB is a self-regulatory operator because of it is governed by its business rules prescribed and approved by Security Commission by virtue of Futures Industry Act FIA 1993. On to the business rules. As an exchange house or operator, BMDB has its own business rules that govern the conduct of its member relating to the trading of derivative securities in Malaysia. The objectives of these business rules are to create smooth functioning of the market, to have transparent and fair trading, to regulate the conduct of the exchange members, to outline the terms of contracts traded on the exchange, and to evaluate the use of the trading facilities. Next is the function. In order for BMDB to meet its goals, they have provided several functions, which are BMDB as a marketplace for the trading of derivative contracts, development of new derivative products, ensure fair and orderly marketplace, determine and admit members, enforce and formulate new business rules, take directions from Security Commission, and direct member conduct.
Next is BMDC as a regulator of clearinghouse. In business rule, it contains important preparation to enable the clearinghouse to perform its function of clearing and risk management of contract registered by BMDC. It covers provision of relating to the clearing membership, clear fund, contract settlement, and deliver application of BMDC fund default procedure and emergency action. Business rule has a special interest not only to BMDC but also to the clear member, client, and the regulatory. In addition, clear establish of the clear member financial requirement and their right and responsibility to the clearinghouse. Business rule also specify in the financial obligation of each clearing member in terms of their obligation to the clearinghouse in the event of default. For the classes of membership, BMCD recognize two types of member. First is member which clear trade and enter into a contract for their own account, and second is the member which clear trade and enter into contract on behalf of or on the instruction of other person. On the other basis, flow of clearance membership of the BMDC can be categorized as clearing member, non-clearing member, and non-member. For the function, registration of the contract, performance guarantee, merging of open position, and arranging deliver or cash settlement. So that's all for me.